Hi.
Hey, you killing these smalls? Okay. Clearly, we are reviewing
Sandlot.
The
The
Sandlot.
Sandlot. Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You can Sandlot, The Sandlot. When you say that, people know what you are talking
Yeah.
about.
Immediately Sandlot.
Everybody knows this. Now, full disclosure, this is not a new movie to Afton. Um, I think this is the first one we've done that's not a new movie to you.
Pretty sure.
The first one we've reviewed that's not new to her. So,
I watched this movie like 5 times in a row one time, so it's definitely not new
she's
to
seen
me.
this movie a lot. This movie was one that I loved as a kid, and I showed it to her years ago before we ever thought about doing this.
I'm surprised I said yes to this, but not Goonies, like forever ago.
That's all right.
It's crazy.
So this movie is as good today as it was the first time I saw it. It's got classic cinematography. It's got classic cinematography. It's got an excellent cast. It's got good acting between the kids to the adults. I mean, Dennis Leary is really strong in this thing.
Who did he play?
Dennis Leary played the stepfather.
Wow.
The one who had the Babe Ruth baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, then there's James Earl Jones. James Earl Jones played the guy who owns the beastly dog.
Mr. Myrtle?
With the big booming voice. That's James Earl Jones. You'll know him later when we watch a bunch of other movies because he's in a lot of things.
Pretty sure his name's Mr. Myrtle in that.
Yeah. And this movie is just a classic.
Yeah.
To
you.
I mean, the conversations feel natural. And something that I always thought when I was a kid was, even though that movie is set in the 50s, those kids kind of acted like me and my friends acted. They kind of acted like we did. They just were silly and catching wreck and riding their bicycles everywhere. And this generation of kids doesn't really have that. And I grew up, in the late 80s into the early 90s was really like my growing period. And then at the late 90s, I graduated high school. So this is what we did. We rode around on our bikes, we played sports, we went swimming, we caught wreck, we picked on people and had rivalries with the nearby towns. And it's just like this. It was just a slice of American life for a long time. From the time that my parents were born, when this movie was set in the 50s, to the time that I grew up. And right around the time I became an adult, it ended. Abruptly. Not ended, because people still do some of these things. You go out a lot.
I go out.
You still play sports. You still go to amusement parks. You still hang out with your friends. You still laugh and jump around in the pool at our friends.
Yeah, but just where I live with mom and stuff, just the whole Main Street thing, we can barely just hang out on that street and stuff.
You can't really hang out on Main Street anymore as a kid.
Because that street is just always crowded and stuff, and you don't even know what's going on there.
Yeah. And you can't know what's going on there because...
And I can't go out here because I don't have any friends that live out in Putnam, really. I have no friends that live out in Putnam. I don't, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't have any friends that live in Putnam.
Yeah.
They all live down in
But even if you did, there ain't nowhere to ride your bike here.
No.
You don't ever see kids riding their bikes around here, or if they do, it's a very dangerous situation because no one's even watching out for them. And a lot of the reason why no one wants their kid to ride bikes is because all the people you see drive by you in their cars are going and texting on their phones. So you don't even feel comfortable letting your kid ride their bike in the road unless you know it's a controlled area.
That's why I just ride around the road where mom lives, because that's a better road.
Yeah, and usually it's not busy at all.
When you see people go up that road, they're never really on their phones either way.
Yeah.
I never see people on their phone when I see people going up that road.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, yeah, they're about to be home.
Yeah.
But you're missing what I'm saying. We live on a main road, so there is no.
Can't even trust that road down there. You want to know how many times we've probably almost gotten hit?
It's crazy, actually. But you're straying way away from the movie.
I know you are too.
So, well, you brought the conversation there, and I just kind of followed you on it. But we're getting way outside of it.
Well,
So
you followed on.
So what did you think about the characters in this movie?
I thought they were good.
Like which one is your favorite?
Why are you making me choose this?
Ooh, it's hard to say, huh? It's hard to say. Is it Smalls?
It's probably Benny.
Of course it's Benny.
I'm gonna be honest.
Of course it's Benny.
Because he was the one who did all the action stuff and all that running.
Yeah. Did all the cool stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did all the cool stuff.
Oh, that reminds me.
But I also like Smalls and the one with the glasses. I forgot his name.
Squints?
Yeah, Squints.
So it reminds me also. Playing Pickle. Such a great game. Seeing kids playing Pickle brought me back to the old days. Man, we used to play that all the freaking time. Such a fun game. I think that might have been my favorite game that was baseball related. Even I liked it better than playing baseball itself, which I never really cared for that much. I would rather just play home run derby or pickle, because it's there's action the whole time. You know, you're just hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting, or you're running and running, or you're throwing and throwing and throwing, and you don't have all these weights and sitting in a thing waiting for your teammates to do their thing. Some people like it, some people don't. But I did enjoy playing Pickle. That shit was fun. So the second the movie starts and they're playing it, you're like, oh man, this is great. Just a beautiful slice of American life, this movie. It really is. And it's a tribute to truly the greatness of how all kinds of different people can come together and exist with each other. Because all the kids on that team are all different.
Yeah.
Very different. And they don't try to act the same. They don't try to be some kind of group of kids that are all, they're one unit, but they're not one hive unit, like the Borg and Star Trek or whatever it's called. It's not Star Wars, it's Star Trek. Sorry, nerds. We'll be watching Star Wars at some point. That also has James Earl Jones in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good.
You'll recognize his voice immediately.
I bet I will.
You've probably heard it before.
I think I have. Definitely.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Luke, I am your father.
Just like when I heard his voice on the Sandlot, I was like, I know his voice from somewhere. I don't know where though.
Voice from lots of things.
I don't know where though. Yeah. I can't pick where it's from because it could be from anything.
It's true. Yeah, he's been in a lot of things. I believe it was him that does "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch."
Oh,
I think that's him. We should look it up.
That's probably why I know.
It might not be him.
If it is.
But it sounds like him. I always thought it was him, so. Sandlot. Obviously, we would say you should watch this with your kid.
Yeah, you definitely should.
You definitely should. And they should watch it with their kids. And then they should watch it with their kids. Well, because it shows you what American life was like. And when I tell you that was what we did, that's what we did in the 80s and 90s. We just rode around on our bikes and caught wreck all day. And it was awesome. It was awesome. You could, though. You could change the world and get yourself to a place where you could do that with your kids.
Yeah,
just by
whatever does change.
Yeah, the world changes in increments, babe. It's called get off your phone, talk to your friends, hang out with people. When you go to a party, which you're good at, we stand around the campfire and we talk, right?
Yeah.
When we're with our friends at friend parties,
like
and when
at
we're
like
at
Mike's house.
when we're at Friendsgivings, and when we're at different kinds of when we're at family Thanksgiving, and we're at Easter, when we're at different things, we don't have our devices in our hands. When you're hanging out with your cousins, you guys ever have phones in your hands?
No, rarely. The only time we'll have a phone in our hands is when we want to show each other like what music we listen to,
And
or
that's
we want to
it.
take videos together, or take photos together, or whatever.
Yeah. So
that's
the awesome
when
parts.
we have phones.
Those are the awesome parts of phones, where you can take photos with your friends and family, and you can listen to music with them and give each other like recipes and stuff. That's what these things are made for. They're not made to be hanging around people and going, and everyone in the whole room is all going like this and not talking to each other. That's not what they're made for. That is death. So, as a culture, if we move away from doing that, if you don't allow your children to do that, if you do things like these videos that we're doing and watch movies with them and say we don't use our phones while we're watching movies, we pay attention to what we don't.
The only time we use our phones is when we have like ads.
Yeah.
When the ads turn on, and you're just like, oh, if my friends like texted me, text them back real quick because there's a 1 minute ad on Disney.
Because there's a 1 minute ad, and you have time to text your friend real fast.
And you can text them.
But yes, you're doing very good about paying attention to the movies long form for 2 hours at a time. There's no reason people can't pay attention to a movie for 2 hours at a time.
Yeah, like at the movie theater when we watched Project Hail Mary, that was a long movie.
And you paid a lot of attention to that movie.
I sat there and just watched that movie. Yeah, I went to the bathroom like one time, but I didn't even use my phone in there. I just did my stuff. Called it a day.
Yeah, you're awesome.
Turkey.
So, 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's the first 10 out of 10 I think you gave the movies that we've watched together.
I don't think so.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Rad, I gave it 10, right?
No, I'm pretty sure you gave it a 9 something.
Did I?
You could go check the video.
I dared. Alright, anyway, we'll see when we put these up, or maybe we won't. Who really cares? I don't give a crap. These are fun to do either way.
Yeah.
But we got another movie coming up soon, and I'm thinking I'm going to make it something silly. Very silly.